It's everyone's favorite live comic book stream, Collectors Confessions Live. Thank you for joining us. It's Chad here on the video. Brian is over here on the comments. So if you have something that you want to talk about it in the comments with Brian. He will be answering any questions you might have. Here's what we do if you're a first-time viewer. We go through our weekly comic book haul. It's usually significant because I'm a little bit crazy when it comes to buying comic books. And at the end, we give you recommendations for next week. We talk about comics throughout the whole time. Our chat is very lively lately. We have some great members on here, subscribers, everyone who's involved with Collectors Confessions. We're a community that you want to be a part of if you're a comic book fan, if you're a collector of any type whatsoever. Before we get into it, I just want to thank everyone today. We hit 18,000 subscribers. When we first started this channel, we couldn't even have imagined, and Brian will agree on here, that we would have hit this many subscribers. We've built such a community that we are over the moon that how many people support our channel, and we've gotten messages from a lot of you over the course of the last couple of years, and we love chatting. We love getting emails, collectorsconfessions@gmail.com. We love getting comments. I have answered every single comment that has ever come into this channel. Same holds true on our TikTok. I answer every single comment that comes through. So if you haven't, check out our TikTok. We have some weird videos on it. It's a lot less comic-y. Let's get into it. Without any further ado, it's everyone's favorite time of the video. I am going to spin you around so the comic books don't look backwards like the Marvel shirt. Here we go. You get to see a little bit of the basement when we do that. That video is going to be coming up soon. We'll talk about it later. Here we go. Everybody ready? I'm turned around. You can see me. I'm fine, right? There's the spin. Again, if anyone can figure out how to fix this and I don't have to spin, it would be awesome. So let's get into it. Big week this week. One really big book at my local comic shop was loaded with them, but sold out of every one except the regular cover. Let's go. Batman and Robin, number 11. Mark Waid is writing this one. I am really enjoying all of the Batman and Robin stories. This one is absolutely fantastic. This is Batman and Robin Year One, so it looks at Dick Grayson. All right, so there's one Dick Grayson, there's a Jason Todd, and there's a Damian Wayne one. Batman and Superman World's Finest, number 43, also written by Mark Waid. You should be reading this. If you're not, you're really missing out. This series, up to issue 43 already, this series has been fantastic. The crossover with the Justice League was great. Friend of the show, Ryan North, is writing Crypto, the Last Dog of Krypton. This is issue number 4. Crypto finds a friend in the woods and faces an enemy. This series has been really good too. This series next has been very sporadic. I don't know if it comes out monthly anymore, but it's sometimes there, it's sometimes not. Titans 27. I am behind on reading this, so I have no idea what's going on. Hopefully you guys are reading it and enjoying it. New Gods, number 10, art by Pi Par. Just so happens that this coming Tuesday, I will be interviewing Pi Par, and I really wanted him on the show, and here's why. I am a huge Jack Kirby fan. I love the New Gods and his Jack Kirby's Fourth World. Mr. Miracle is one of my all-time favorite characters. I wanted to interview the guy who's doing New Gods now to see how he relates to Jack Kirby and what impact Jack Kirby has had on his work with the New Gods. He agreed to come on, which I always love. Hopefully you watched this past week's episode. We got to interview Mitch Halleck, who runs Terrificon. It was a awesome interview. Mitch told us about what goes into making Terrificon and how he picks guests to come on, and we're trying to arrange a guest for him. More on that in another episode. Justice League Red number 2. The first issue was really good. Listen, if you're doing Justice League Unlimited, I honestly can't get enough. You could put 10 of these out and I'll buy 10 copies. Here's the big one this week. Bought a whole bunch of these. Absolute Flash number 7. Bought every single one of the covers, including this $10 one that my wonderful local comic shop held for me. Thank you, Gore, if you're watching out there. Best indie comic on the market right now, Exquisite Corpses. Each episode, I think it's going to be a show. Each issue looks at one of the killers in the town and what happens to them. I really enjoy this part of it right here. Where is it? it gives you like a little scorecard on who's alive and who's dead and who's, this is a great series. And now, if I had a drum roll, I would drum roll the big comic book of the week. You all know what it is. It's the crossover we've been waiting a decade for. Deadpool and Batman. There you go. Yeah, that comic was flipping you the bird. Nice hidden, right? Deadpool and Batman, it's here. It's the crossover event of, I guess the summer, because summer didn't end yet. I actually got the Scotty Young cover. The only cover that was left at my local comic shop was the regular cover. And I actually, it's funny, before we came on here, I was reading that Batman #1 that came out, I believe, 2 weeks ago, sold 500,000 copies. 500,000 copies in this day and age is crazy. I think this is going to sell more than 500,000 copies, to be honest with you. If you didn't pick this up, go pick it up. It's, it's going to be one of those ones. It's a one shot, so it's not a series. And I didn't read it yet. If you guys read it, start talking about it in the chat with Brian. Greg Capullo's doing the art. Zeb Wells is writing it. I can't wait to read this. I'm actually going to read this after we finish with the live. Also wanted to mention that earlier today, a members only video went live. Brian and I decided that we're going to do some like movie reviews and maybe just comic book reviews of one issue of a comic book. And it's going to be a members only video. We have some members out there already. I know there's some on here. If you want to become a member, we have like 6 different levels. Become a member. We have a lot of extra stuff on there, extra videos, extra pictures. You get to, chat with us, pick a video. So check out our membership if you'd like. The video just went live. We review Superman finally. Let's look at our Marvel issues. Amazing Spider-Man 12. Yes, I really liked the mask cutouts that they have this week. Did a short on this. If you should we cut them out or not? Actually wish it was on heavier stock. It's not. It's on regular cover paper. If it was on heavier stock, I might have cut one out. Fantastic Four #3. This is the Scotty Young variant. This is the Disney variant. Everyone knows by now that Cassidy has left the show for possibly a year. She is working in Disney now. She may be sending us some shorts soon. Cassidy's going to be sending us shorts about Marvel and Star Wars stuff that they sell in Disney. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And also bought the Fantastic Four 3, The Thing mask cover. This is the one I would have cut out if it was on a heavier stock. Incredible Hulk 29. Again, Halloween. Look at how great they look like. Old masks from when we were kids. What's everyone going to be for Halloween? I actually recently did a short on, there's a Fantastic Four First Steps costumes, and Johnny Storm is not on fire. So it kind of makes kids want to light him on fire, which is not a good idea, so they should have just made him look like he was on fire. Magic #10. This series continues to grow on me. It is very good. I should have bought 2 and kind of went, if it was on heavier stock, I probably would have. Marvel Zombies #1 Red Band. This is going to be bloody, brutal stuff. Yeah, the new Marvel values. You're right. And it's funny because if you buy a lot of variant covers, sometimes variant covers come on a thick stock. These are not on thick stock, and they should be. This one is, I'm looking forward to reading this. It's going to be bloody. Predator Kills the Marvel Universe #2. This, again, back to this. Sorry, this is, the show starts next week, and we have a full review of Marvel Zombies in the comic books. Predator Kills the Marvel Universe #2. First issue was fantastic. Can't imagine the second issue won't be good. Look, think about Marvel right now. Marvel now is fighting zombies, the Predators, Godzilla. They have a team up coming up with Gargoyles, right? We have a Gargoyles team up coming up. We just actually sat down with the person who is going to be writing that. His interview, Greg Weisman, is coming up in a couple of weeks. Don't miss it. Runaways 4, One World Under Doom, still continues. Hasn't ended yet. Love these Alex Ross covers. Uncanny X-Men 21. It's Banshee. Alex Ross has got to be the best we have. And a Darkwing Duck crossover that he actually mentions in ours for the first time. Something that no one knows yet. I almost called Star Wars #5. I remember buying this actual figure the day it came out, waiting in line at Toys R Us and grabbing this because I thought these were going to go up in value. And as everyone knows now, they did not go up in value, and you could find them in almost every single comic book shop and toy shop there is. Ultimate Black Panther number 20. This is, to me, this is becoming the second best series at Marvel. The first one being Ultimate Spider-Man. This series is really good if you're not reading it. And finally, the last book of the week, The Ultimates number 16. Another good series. I think that the maker is 5 months away from coming back now, so that will be a big event, is my understanding. Again, if you'd like to join us, become a member. We have a members only video this week. So I know some of you out there are members, so hope you enjoy it. Let us know in the comments what you feel about the members only video after you watch it. Let's go to the recommendations this week. DC recommendation, Immortal Batman number 2. First one was really good. I can't imagine the second one being any less good. Marvel comic Battle World number 1. I didn't read anything about it, but it looked like a lot of fun. A bunch of variant covers. Keep an eye out for a short about it. The next one is a big one for us. Twilight Zone number 1. Brian and I are huge Twilight Zone fans. And it's being written by friend of the show, Dan Waters, who we had on a couple of months back to talk about Batman Dark Patterns. Batman Dark Patterns has been a really good horror Batman comic, and now he's writing Twilight Zone. I honestly can't wait to next week to pick this up and read it. It may be the first time I read a comic before I come on this show and actually am able to talk about it, because it's really, loved Twilight Zone as a kid, even the newer ones. Next one, Skinbreaker number 1, Image Comics, Robert Kirkman's new series. I saw advertisements all over the comic shop today for it, right in the window. Pick it up. And finally, Mad Cave's new series, The Phantom number 1. I think it's like volume 8 or something like that, but it's The Phantom. He's like one of the first superheroes, so hopefully you guys enjoy our weekly ones. You come back every week. If we can do anything for you, let us know where we're going to be upcoming. Tomorrow, Brian and I are traveling down to Comic Relief in Toms River. This weekend, we're going to Route 118 Comic Fest. And next weekend, here on Staten Island, we have one of my favorite conventions, St. Anne's Comics. It's a local church run by a friend of ours, Patrick Hickey. If you're in Staten Island or in the area, there are some amazing deals at St. Anne's comic show. There's artists, there's vendors. I think they're going to have their first actual celebrity there this time. Great price on stuff. I have got some ridiculous deals on there, and Patrick, who runs it, has been on the show. He is a great guy. So if you're in the area, it's Friday and Saturday next weekend, so a week from tomorrow, come down to Staten Island and definitely check it out. It's the best show on Staten Island. We don't have many comic shows on Staten Island, but it's run perfectly. Patrick does a great job of it. So that's it. That's all I got today. Thanks for watching. Love what you collect. Brian's saying collect what you love somewhere. Here's the turn to end it. Hopefully you guys check out our members only video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.